Thank you, everybody. I'm going to move this out of the way. I don't know how this stuff goes. But a little shout out to Barack Obama. I'm from Chicago, along with my girlfriend. Thank you. Yeah, we moved to Colorado here about last year. And basically, I want to tell everybody that today's a special day. Today's May 7th. If anybody knows, I'm 29 years old, and tomorrow I'll be 30. You know, so tomorrow's my birthday. Thank you. Yeah. The reason I'm up here is kind of wanted to do this before my 30th birthday, along with a lot of other stuff like start my own business, which I did. It was really cheap in Colorado. But basically, the thing I want to talk about the most is May 7th is not just a special day for me, but it's also the last day you could vote to decriminalize Denver. If anybody knows what that is, it's you could vote to actually make magic mushrooms decriminalized. So yeah, interesting, right? Yeah. So it's first we had cannabis, which was great. Now we have full flavored beer or full strength rather, and now we're gonna have magic mushrooms, right? And then we missed the gold rush. We missed the green rush, but we're here for the mush rush. And I think that's going to be great because I don't know about you guys, but rent out here is crazy, and we're way too broke to afford a house. You get your credit up, now you got no cash, right? You get your cash up, now you got no credit. So we're kind of in the middle, but the funny thing about the mush rush is I really don't think that it's going to help the housing economy much, because if magic mushrooms become legal, I think everybody's going to be living in teepees. Sorry, I didn't mean that. One of the important things I want to talk about is, I don't know about anybody here who's ever had a puppy, but we just got one. Me and my girlfriend, Samantha, we don't have any kids. We just thought it was financially irresponsible to have a child, life's hard, wear a helmet. So we got a puppy, and we thought, you know what, let's try to keep this thing alive. And we got him, it's great, his name's Oliver. He's a half boxer, half border collie named Ollie, or a border collie, half boxer lab named, I screwed that up. Okay, we'll just segue into something better. Anyway, we went to the closest vet that we could think of, and it's Anfield. And, because you want to get your dog to have all of its shots. You want to make sure that your dog can play with others and not get sick or make other dogs sick. So we bring them in here, and they're telling us, you know what, it's going to be $200 a visit unless you get this plan. And it's the Puppy Plus plan. And of course I got it, $500, whatnot. And they said that the neutering is included. Well, after spending a couple months with my dog, I realized that, I don't really want to neuter him. I don't really think there's any reason to neuter him. He just got these balls. You know what I mean? He's just licking them. He's just figuring out what the hell this is. So I thought of a different plan. I thought instead of the Puppy Plus plan, which these guys are so desperate to take his balls, they make you feel bad if you don't give your dog's balls up. They give you dirty looks, and they're like, what the hell is wrong with you? Don't you want your dog to be healthy? No, I want my dog to have his nuts, He's a healthy dog. Nothing training can't fix, right? He already watches YouTube. He sits and stays, he sees us Zach George, I'm here, here's a treat, sit and stay. And he watches it, and he's great. He came with Sid. That was pre-programmed. So, I've been teaching my dog to pull out. We've got a nice IKEA. We got this great IKEA couch cushion, and bless his heart, I'm glad he got it. I'm glad we got it. But this thing is like a wool sweater. It's just, you can wash it and take whatever you want. So I'm over here holding the couch cushion for my dog, and he's writing him out. He doesn't even have a boner yet. He's just going with the motion. He's getting that really, really good. And after 20, I just yank it away. And I'm just like, this is when you gotta pull out. And he's just like, I'm the dog, what are you doing? So I'm like, okay, whatever. He gets some water and we do it again. Because I really want him to pull out. I mean, what's the worst that can happen if he doesn't? So he marks his territory. Okay, I get it. He's more likely to roam away from home. Well, we got a leash and a fence. Like, I don't care about that stuff. What I care about is my dog's balls. I really care about him. Why? Well, a little background story. Little Oliver was part of a litter, and his father, I guess the owner of it, found him on some army base, and he took him home and he raised him, and he was never neutered. He got a little bit older, and the vet's like, you know what, cancer's a real thing, and you should probably neuter him. So he made an appointment, drove down to Colorado Springs, spent the night at the owner's mother's house, and sure enough, in that one night, he popped off a litter with the owner's dog, and that's how we have Oliver, or Ollie, whatever you want to call him. So I thought, you know what, to just pay homage to the father, I really want to keep his balls intact. I really want him to have his manhood. And so teaching him to pull out is one thing. I just thought, like, what's the worst thing that could happen? I mean, could my dog end up on Maury? And it's like, okay, in the case of the litter, we have Fido, Pookie, Star, and Oliver, you are not the father. Whee! Yeah, sorry. So basically, I think that's about all I have, right? Yeah.